yes, madame, comment tout t'appelles? Fanny boy hair, making no the fear. See I see the shine, see I see the wine. Me I mesmerized by the moves on your waist, oh yeah. Now me the wrong to do.
Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my channel. My name is Titilayo, and if this is your first time seeing me on your screen or stopping by on my channel, it is very nice to meet you. You are welcome. If this is not your first time, you know the drill. A one, a two, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome, you're welcome. You're welcome. Welcome back. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is having a fabulous day, week, month, year. We've currently been on lockdown for almost 2 months now, which is good because, you know, staying at home was saving lives, all of that good stuff. The only downside to that is a lot of the stores that we would usually visit in the mall is closed because the mall itself is closed. Just had it at the back of my mind, like almost everyone else did, at the back of their mind, that, well, we won't be, you know, using a lot of makeup if we're not going out. And even if we are, well, I'm not using makeup anywhere anyways. But I was wrong. And so with all of that in mind, I decided, you know what, why don't I save some coins first by actually picking up some things from the drugstore? And also, why don't I explore the drugstore? So with the exception of my shadow and my lashes, everything else is going to be drugstore. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. So let's get on with it. For primer, I'm going to take this oldie but goodie. It's the Nivea Sensitive Skin aftershave. It was a hack at some point to use this as a primer because once it dries down, it actually gives you a sticky base that you can apply your foundation on. And I've tried other all over face primers and I just had to go back to this because this is absolutely gorgeous. Second primer I'm using is my e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I'm applying this to the areas of my skin where pretty much my T-zone, where I have a lot of pores, like enlarged pores. I'm going to be using my oldie but goodie trusty baby mama foundation, and this is the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm using Java, which is 375, but I'm also thinking of using 368. My skin is a little lighter in the inner perimeters, but on the outer side it's actually darker, so I'm thinking I'll go in with Java on the outer perimeters of my face and use Dip Bronze 368, sorry, Dip Golden, yeah, Dip Golden 368 on the inner part. Next up, I'm going to go in with my concealer. I was going to just stick to the LA Girl Pro concealer that I've had for the longest time. This is an oldie but definitely a goodie. I decided to just branch out and, you know, test out new things. The Maybelline Instant Age Rewind concealer. And this apparently is the best drugstore concealer. A lot of people have reviewed this on YouTube, like it's not even funny. This is not a new product at all, but it's new to me. And so I picked up 2 shades. I picked up the one in Hazelnut, which is actually the darkest shade that they have. And I'm hoping this would be more of like closer to my skin that I can just use to hide my imperfections. And I also picked up the one in Tan. And I'm hoping this would be a perfect shade for my actual under eye highlights. Alright guys, so right off the bat I can see that this is like a lot lighter than what I expected it to be. I'm still going ahead and kind of using it more in the sense as a corrector right now. I was really thinking, especially since this is like the darkest shade that they have, I was really hoping that it would work very well as an actual correcting concealer. Not like an orange corrector, but right now I'm using that's an orange corrector. I'm really weirded out by the applicator on this one. I don't know how I feel about it. I'm gonna go in with Tan. Tan is a lighter color than Hazelnut. I'm hoping this would be more of a neutral shade that I can use and see it properly, but this is really creeping me out. It's giving me the creeps. Okay, well that's a lot of product, but I love this shade. Oh my god. I'm going to leave that for a bit to just dry out a little bit before I start blending. While I'm doing that, I'm going to go in and contour my face. Now, if you've watched my videos, you know I always go in with my Maybelline Fit Me foundation in the shade 380. So I'm going to take that and I'm just going to apply that to the areas of my face that I usually like to contour. So I just want to mention that I'm starting to feel a burn underneath my eyes. It's apparently like a tingling sensation that this concealer has. If you guys know why it does that, because I don't think anyone ever like, you know, explained this, but if you use this concealer and you know why it does have that tingling sensation, please let me know. I'm going to take my foundation brush first and kind of blend out the edges of that concealer just to make it very seamless. Now I'm thinking, okay, there's a lot of product on my face, but we're gonna have to make it walk. Make it walk. Make it a walk. That's a lot. I'm gonna go in with my beauty blender just because the beauty blender would help to actually pick up excess product as well. So before I bake or like, you know, use a setting powder, I like to go with an all over face powder first. What I found in the drugstore is this CoverGirl True Blend powder, and this is in the shade Translucent Sable number 6. This is what it looks like, and y'all, I'm absolutely dazed at the shade of this powder. This is one of the hardest things to get at the drugstore when I first started off using makeup, was a dark powder. But y'all, this powder matches me so well. I'm so happy about this. I just want to make sure everything stays put, you know. I'm really in love with this powder, and I'm going to also concentrate that on my neck to kind of help balance out the pigmentation. So now for my setting powder, this isn't something that I had to pick up. This is my Maybelline Fit Me powder in the shade 30, and I'm going to just take that and press that into the areas of my face that I highlighted. Now I'm going to go in with the same powder but in the shade 20. And I'm going to take this and just kind of apply this above 30, and I'm going to do this more like I'm baking. And I'm also going to take this and use this to reverse contour my face. So I'm done wiping off that powder. I'll consider this a drugstore product just because, you know, it's from Maybelline. However, I've never seen this in Canada before. I picked this up from Nigeria. One of my friends picked this up for me from Nigeria. So it's still relatively cheap, and since it's Maybelline, which is a drugstore brand, I just use this as my bronzer today. In place of this, you can use an eyeshadow that you have, but I just liked how this helped bring the warmth back to my face. I'm going to go in quickly with a blush, and it's actually quite weird, but I don't have a lot of blushes from the drugstore. I used to, but I feel like I just gave everything away. Bad on me, but I have this one. It's Vasanti, and this is actually like not a popular brand, but it's one that's sold in my Shoppers Drug Mart, which is one of like the local stores here, and it's already broken, but that's what it looks like. It's a peach coral color, and I'm going to be using this as my blush because it's literally all I have. I'm just going to take that and apply that to the apples of my cheeks. Oh what? Can you guys see that? Okay, that's a lot. Oh, I didn't expect it to be this pigmented. Damn. Okay, so it started off like really pigmented, but now it's just blending directly in. I like the color though. Before I move on, I'm going to go in and actually spray down this smog just because I want to look like a human being again. So for my setting spray, I got this CoverGirl setting spray. It's their Outlast cooling setting mist, and it's supposed to guarantee all day wear. I like the mist on this. It doesn't really have a scent, like a strong scent, but I like the mist. It's very soft. So I'm just going to go in and do something really light on my eyes. Like I showed you guys, I'm using my Morphe 35R palette. I haven't used this like religiously since I got it. I'm done with my eye look. I did something just matte and neutral, so I'm going to go in and apply my eyeliner, and I'm going to be using my LA Colors black eyeliner. This is absolutely my favorite eyeliner. So for lashes, I'm not using drugstore lashes. I'm actually going to be using Dodo lashes. Now, if you don't know, I pick up most of my lashes either from Dodo lashes or from Amazon, and they're very affordable. This is in the style 503. It's super full and super wispy. I'm so excited to put these on. But I also wanted to mention that I have a discount code with Dodo lashes. I'm going to leave it on the screen. They're still delivering. I recently received these ones, so if you want to pick up affordable mink lashes, then make sure to check them out and use my code for some dollars off, you know. So this is 5D lashes, y'all, not even 3D, 5D. I wanted to experiment and see exactly how dramatic they would be, and y'all, I'm literally trying to keep my eyes open. Like, these are very dramatic. So I'm going to take these off. I just want to show you guys what they look like, but I'm going to take these off and switch to a simpler pair that I picked up from AliExpress. However, if you're into, you know, full-blown glam, and they also have like softer lashes as well, make sure to check out Dodo lashes. Yeah. But yeah, I'm gonna take these off because no. But I'm about to go in with my highlighter, and I picked a bunch just because most of my highlighters are drugstore, because I feel like drugstore does a really good job at highlighters. So I have 3 different ones, and I'm thinking I might use them in collaboration with each other. The first one is Wet n Wild, and this one is the Mega Glow highlighting powder. This one is in Crown of My Canopy, so it picks up a lot of color, but this thing is absolutely beautiful. And next up, I have my Milani Tantastic face and body bronzer. If you've been on my channel, you're an OG, you know this. This is in the shade 01 Fantastic in gold. I absolutely love this thing. It's so beautiful, and a little goes a long way. It's pressed, but it acts more like a loose powder.
I get down for balance. I get down for gallant. I get down for ones and twos. They make them the boss.
I'm going to apply black liner to my waterline, and this one is from LA Girl. It's just a black eyeliner. So to finish up on my face, I'm going to go back in with that setting spray, and I'm just going to spray all around to melt everything in. Alright guys, so for lipstick, I'm going to be going in with this NYX lip pencil, and this is in the shade 827 Never. This is kind of like a mauve purple-ish color. I'm just going to take that and line my entire lips with it. One of my favorite drugstore brands for lipsticks or lip glosses is Milani. I'm going to be going in with one of my favorite nudes from the drugstore, which is the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream, and this is in the shade number 10, Adorable. And I'm going to apply this to the center of my lips and kind of blend it into that lip liner. You can choose to leave yours like this, but if you know me, you know I'm a gloss girl. I'm going to be taking this e.l.f. lip plumping gloss, and it's a shimmery gloss. I'm just going to take this and apply this all over my lip. Alright guys, so here's the finished look. I'm absolutely in love with how this look turned out. Yo, to think that this is a drugstore look. The drugstore is definitely picking up, and if you've been sleeping on them, you better wake up. I'm definitely woke with the drugstore right now, and I'll definitely be shopping there more often, even once the quarantine is lifted. If you're not already following me on Instagram as well as on Snapchat, follow me. Let's keep up, let's be friends, let's kiki. But yeah, anyways, make sure to subscribe to my channel and also give this video a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed coming through this process with me. Also share this video if you know people who are running out of makeup during this quarantine season. But I will see you all in my next video, God willing. Stay blessed. Bye bye.